Well, okay, folks. Well, we've been a little bit busy today. We've got the tree up. I'll come further back so you can see it in its glory. Let me show you something. I'll have to turn the lights on a bit for this. I want to show you this robin. This robin is 34 years old. It's the first ornament we ever bought when we got married. And you can't tell, but he started to go a little bit bald on top, losing all his feathers. I'll be quite honest, it's not really me that dressed the tree, it's my beloved, and she's done a pretty good job on it too. Let's turn the light off. There we are, pretty nice, pretty decent. Let's go into the shed. Okay, so we'll make our way to the shed, and for once it's not actually raining. It's been raining and raining. It's just never stopped raining. I've got a few things to discuss, really. Got to talk about that light and some other lights. I broke a chair, and I broke one of our dining room chairs. It's me, I'm too heavy. So what's basically happened is the noggin. How can I explain a noggin? Well, there's the chair leg, and it's got an hole in it, and your noggin fits in that hole, a bit like that. So it's sheared off that way, and it sheared off that way. That's a noggin. There we are, there's a noggin. So that noggin goes in that hole, like that. There we go. So basically I've sheared that cross piece off and the bottom cross piece off. Now I've wrapped it up in cling film so I don't get it dirty as I attempt to repair it. But you be lion's heart, woodworking is not my forte. You'll probably know that when I tried to fix my garage door that day. So I've got the bits here. I've got bits I need to glue in, and that's the cross piece where both noggins are sheared off altogether. Got some mahogany, got some plywood, and I'm going to attempt to mend that. There's a bowl. It's a bowl full of water. Another bowl full of water. And another bowl full of water. And another one and another one. And a towel that's soaking up bits that are dripping off my light. Let me turn this light off. Right. For some reason, you saw that then. I'm dripping there. In fact, I'm dripping all over the place. That's because it's done nothing but rain. You can see the discoloration there between dry and wet. So I'm going to have to take this paneling off and find out why it's peeing in. I want to talk about them. I want to talk about the lights. So I'm going to talk about the lights. I'll show you this guy first of all. Hang on, where are we? Well, there's Raphael's Scrapper, and I'm running this playlist. There's Snobby. Hey, there's me. Well, there's Snobby Scrap Pickers live stream. I'm just running their playlist to get their hours up. Right. Let me click on that. This is called Skinflint. Skinflint.com. Focus. Because I'd like you all to go over there. You'll get to that page, and if you scroll down like that, you'll come to that. And if you click on that, you'll see an advertisement. So what's so special about the advert? Right, I would like you to take the time and go to that website and just watch that advertisement. I've no affiliations with it whatsoever. I was watching someone else's video on YouTube and that advert come up first. Now, you know about these adverts on YouTube, right? Some of them are actually better than the channels that you're watching. Some are crap. God, if I see that Products advert again, honestly, I'll scream. It's the longest, shittest advert ever, and it seems to be on everybody's channel. Anyway, enough said about that. I'm going to open a beer while we talk. An old Empire IPA, 5.7%. Well, I like it. It's nice and hoppy, and it's got a decent strength to it. Anyway, so go, take the time, go and watch the advert. You're better off actually pausing me here now, and going and watching the advert, and then coming back and picking up. It'll make a bit more sense to you. But it don't matter, it's up to you lot. Watch it afterwards. Whatever, hang on. So, we're talking about lights, aren't we? I don't think there's many of us who's now had one of these, you know, big industrial lights. You know, I've already taken the screws off this, so when you take the lid off, generally speaking, you get a bloody great big transformer inside of it, full of copper. Unless you're Cruiser Mac or you're scrapping Irish, then you get transformer, then you get just a little electronic circuit board, and you're like, well, you got the bum's rush there, haven't you? But if you get the right one, I mean, that's pretty weighty. Yeah, 5 kilos, 10 to 12 pounds in weight this. And there's not much in the aluminium thing, but look at that aluminium. Nice. And the reason I'm saying that is, well, it's in pretty good condition, and that comes what I'm going to say next. So, put that back on there. That I only picked up this morning, along with another light, which I'm going to show you. So, let's go into the workshop. I came across one of these big industrial lights. It's got a big dent in it, you can see that. So I started to take it to bits because I know there'll be a big transformer inside of it. And when I took the lid off, aluminium, alley, whichever way you want to call it, it's not iron. And then I took the gubbins out. I don't know if you can see, there ain't nothing in it. It was empty. I'm like, well, that's not right. There's something wrong there. It should have a big transformer in it. I felt cheated. I mean, it still had the bulb inside. I shouldn't say bulbs, should I? Bulbs are what gardeners plant in the garden to get flowers next year. It had a lamp inside. You know, so that got me thinking. I'll tell you what, let's stick these into the mains and see if they light up. Now, don't do this at home, children, because it ain't actually the best practice to do. But it's an RCD unit and it is switched off. The UK, you've got the ground, and it's that's a safety device. You press that down and you can actually shove your wires in there, let go, should trap them. And if I switch it on, There you go. There was nothing wrong with the lights. So I then get a dilemma, don't I? Because yeah, this has got a big dent in it. You can see that. I ain't gonna try and knock that out. That is just scrap, Kingdom style. But lights are like buzzies. You don't see one and then you get a bunch all at once, all together. So today I picked this one up, and as you can see, this has got a very nice, well, I don't know actually the word to call these, lampshade. Is that the right word? Come on, Cruiser Mac, you'll know what these are called. You're in that industry. Well, I'm going to call it a lampshade. I know that's not the word, but that's a very nice, bright, newish lampshade. And I'm thinking, well, why don't I? And this is why you should have gone and watched that video before you carried on watching this film. It's going on that long, it's a film. But it don't really matter, watch it afterwards. That's what I'm thinking. I can now convert. I can take all the bits out of that, make it look like that with nothing in it, or even put that one on top of that one, with this low energy bulb that's 240 volts, and create a restored industrial lamp like what they're selling at a friggin' fortune. Or it'll end up staying in here and like just gathering dust and taking up space and making my elephant bigger. But like I said, lights, they're like buzzies. You don't see one and then they come along in a bunch. Well, I also picked this one up today. I've had a quick kind of look into it. It's sort of, let me explain this. Got like two stainless steel clips that hold the glass down, and I saw that big bulb and I looked at that, and then you can read that, and that says it's 250 watts, 240 volts. Well, 240 volts, mains electricity. I've got to try it, haven't I? Well, I've always got a lead with a couple of burr wires at the end. In the UK, I don't know about the rest of the world, brown is live, L for live. We stick that in that hole, and we stick blue, which is neutral, in that hole. Right, we'll stick that into the socket. Oh, so plug into there, switch on. Well, that's certainly success. Okay folks, well, I've had this light working for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. As you can see, I've got all the other lights off. I've got no lights on in the workshop apart from that one. And look at it, it's bright. It's really bright. And it's warm as well. I tell you what, eating in the shed. Well, there we go. A video about lights. I'm sorry if I can't make it interesting. How do you make a video about lights interesting? I don't know. It is what it is. It's shed life. That's what's happening here to Ian this week. What do I do with the better looking industrial light fitting? Do I convert it and take the 240 volt light fitting and put it in the industrial light fitting unit and then try to flog it on eBay as a retro industrial refurb thingy-me-bobby ish thing? Okay guys, listen, I've papped on enough tonight. I've got a roof to take down, I've got a leak to find, and I've got some whiskey to drink. I'll catch you in the next lot. Ian in his shed. See you soon.